So, guys, I think we've had a flavor of guest in my podcast. I think I've just been fortunate enough to have a sports conditioning coach. We've had a bodybuilding expert. We've had a diabetologist. We've had an MMA expert, MMA coach who fought for India. And today, who I'm bringing are the youth, the boys representing India. I'm very proud to kind of talk about these guys because they are part of our team. One of them is just about 21 years old. I don't know what he's doing here. He's already competed at under 19, under 21, and under 23 football team for India. And I don't know what went wrong with him. He moved to MMA. We're going to shed some light there. But once he moved to MMA, he also happened to kind of achieve his first national championship at 2023.
23.
And the other boy, ladies, be careful with him. He is. There's a lot of nicknames kept to him, but otherwise I call him the smiling beast. He's a beast in the cage. He happens to be a bodybuilder who happened to kind of get into mixed martial arts. Guys, Ayush and Shebin, thank you so much. Since you've also asked me to mention one more thing, please understand they're not just athletes. The boys are educated also. So we're going to get into that. We're going to dig a lot more. I think this would be one of my honest, completely unfiltered, where we're going to get into a lot of, let's say, those kind of topics, which I'll make sure they talk about. But otherwise, Shevin, is this your first podcast? We were just talking about this.
Hi. First of all, thank you so much for having me here.
Nice. I'm so glad you're here.
Yeah, so it's my first podcast, and I'm happy to sit with T90.
What happened to all the Josh you were in before?
Today is Sunday.
Just turned into a cute boy now. Nice. What about you, Ayush? Is this
This
your
is my first time, yes.
I know you've already done multiple things in front of the camera, but on the mic, is this the first time?
This is the first time on mic, yes.
Nice.
not
Firstly, pleasure to have both of you. Secondly, I think because fortunately I've been able to kind of be a part of the team, see how you guys have been doing. Guys, no jokes, but this is pretty much the future of MMA. At the age of 21, to actually have achieved a national championship. Shebin is 30. He doesn't look 30. He got into martial arts just like 4 years back, and he's already a 5-time national champion. He's also put his feet on the World Championship. He's won a bronze in Asian Championship, and he's recently competed where unfortunately he had to experience a defeat. But the reason why he's still called the Smiling Beast is he always comes back smiling after a loss also, because he always is back to go on the next fight. So we're going to dig a lot more there. But we'll start with you Shebin. Both of you are from Kerala.
Yes.
So the first thing I want to know is, we'll start with you because you'll have more stories to tell. But Shebin, you already are somebody I've seen your physique. You can check him out on Instagram. We're not going to put any posts here. I want people to look at me first. But otherwise, Shebin, I think you've been in a very solid shape, and
Yes.
you look like an established bodybuilder. Why the jump to MMA?
I always wanted to prove myself. Yes.
Already proved in bodybuilding, no doubt.
Yeah, that is okay. Bodybuilding, I don't want, if I want to be a professional bodybuilder, and there is so much of politics, there is so much of roids, I don't want it to
Bodybuilding,
I don't want it to spoil my health. Any
But
other products.
what spoiled your health was a choice. No, you could have left it also. You could have gone natural also. But too much politics.
Too much
is-
politics
right.
and all this. I don't want to step into the place I don't want to spoil my health. First thing was I was considering my health.
Right.
I trained, my first coach was 3-time Mr. India. His name is Abu Salim, and he's jacked, and he's when I met him he was about 50, 45, 50. And if you see him, he's like a gorilla.
Right.
Still, he's look like he's 60 plus.
Right.
He's jacked. So, but in Kerala, that time I was, in 2011, I achieved my first championship in sub-junior category. And when I wanted to step into furthermore, I realized, okay, Shabin, you cannot do without roids if you want to compete bodybuilding.
If you want to compete, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Then I realized, okay, there is so much mehnat.
Right. Right.
Plus, we have to take all this, and what are you going to achieve more? So, I was thinking in the future, like what you can make it. And I was in abroad for some time, so I met so many coaches. I built my physique very well there. But that time only I'm seeing like coach.
Right.
My coach I saw from like he was fighting in Brave that time. Brave 65 something. He was fighting that time. And I spoke to my old coach. I was doing kickboxing also for like in a basic level. I was doing kickboxing also. I asked my coach, who is this? Like, yeah, this is my friend and this is fighting for India. All this. Like, then I started watching Conor McGregor fights.
UFC.
UFC.
Right.
And that guy, like, stupid, this is something new.
Right.
Like, do something.
Right.
Like, this is like real man sport.
True. True.
You're able to showcase who you are, what you
UFC got you hyped up.
Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor.
Conor
Right.
got me into
Right.
that.
Right.
To be honest with you.
Right. Don't be an asshole like him, though.
No, I will never. I will never.
Nice. So, Ayush, what about you? As I mentioned, you were already kind of established
In football.
with a great opportunity to play for India, and under 19, under 20, under 21 and 23,
Yes, 23.
and from there jump into MMA.
Yes. So what happened is I was into football completely, and then I did MMA on the side because I wanted to work on my agility. That's how I actually started. I wanted to improve my agility, and I got into this, and then I started liking the sport a lot. I like, okay, this is nice. Then I
Beating
wanted to,
people up.
Yes. Then I wanted to try both together. I tried football and MMA together. But it became 50-50 on both sides. But I still played, and I continued football. What happened was the last championship that I played football was in Ukraine. I went there, and one of the coaches, I was supposed to go to a Spanish club actually. I was selected to go for a Spanish club before.
Nice. Which one?
It's called Cadiz FC.
Okay.
And what happened was I met him again at this World Championship, and he was the head coach of Team Colombia.
Oh.
And he came up to me and he said, you know what, you should come to Colombia. Like, we'll figure something out. It'll be better off for you to play for us than for your team, because he saw what was happening in the Indian team. Over there, what happened is a lot of politics. They're holding you back. They want to promote other fighters. The coach that comes, they wanted to promote them.
Right.
And he was like, you know what, you should come there. And right after I came back from there is when national championship was happening for MMA over here. And that was held by our coach, Munir sir.
Oh.
And I went there, I'm like, okay, I barely had any training. I had very little training, but I was still confident I want to fight. I want to see.
Right.
That's the first time I fought. And after the first round, I was completely gassed out. I thought, okay, I have stamina, but compared to football, I had zero stamina. And then the second round, yes. And the second round, I broke my jaw.
Second round, you broke your jaw.
Yeah. One of the punches he landed, it cracked from here. And I thought I lost the teeth because I felt I know something was broken, but I didn't want to stop. Because this went down, but I was not sure that it was my jaw.
Right.
And then another punch landed, that's when this broke.
Oh.
It separated. That's when I realized, I'm like, okay, shit. It's not a part of my face anymore.
Right.
And then that fight ended.
Was that the reason you fell in love with the sport?
No. Look, sorry to interrupt.
Please.
So, Ayush, so he came with my training partner.
Yes.
They both were living like next neighbors. So he came, he was full Josh, one small kid like walking like this, and he's like, I'm going to fight. But full pumped up he is. Like, the next, I was about to go to the fight, and I'm seeing Ayush going in stretcher, like, shit. And the same event as my first fight as well.
Oh, right.
We both lost.
Right. Oh, that was both of your first
Yeah,
fight?
both of us first fight.
Oh. And that's also where you guys met?
Yeah,
Yes.
For the first time?
That's where we
So the losing made you guys best friends?
Yes.
Nice. Super. So, guys, we're going to keep this very fun because I know these boys for a very long time. But on a serious note, these guys are one of the most hardworking athletes I've seen. But what I really love about these guys is we all have this impression of martial artists as people who just want to beat people up, who just angry and just waiting for an opportunity. I think because of the head coach, these guys are talking about Abdul Munir. He's been one of the main disciplines, and these boys have represented him with so much pride. Where you realize that martial arts is not all about showing off. It's all about containing yourself. It's all about being more respectful to others. That's why I'm trying to pull their leg now. But this discipline, because it's easy to say at a certain age when you're matured. But you guys, as in, you're 30, leave. But Ayush
Yes.
you can interrupt any time. But Ayush, you tell me, at 21 when you should be going to clubs,
Right.
partying, because that's what we are seeing now.
Normally, yes, yeah, right.
Which womb did you come out from? What happened to you that got you so serious into the
Well,
profession?
for me, I always was very serious about my sports. Like even football, I used to go wake up and train at 3 a.m. Like my teams, weirdly, a lot of people skip training. I didn't like that. I used to always want to, like, I know my competition outside.
Right.
Like the Spanish kids, the Argentinian kids. I know there's someone who started very young and they have better coaches and everything out there.
Right.
But I know that's my competition, so I always used to train extra.
Right.
So since a long time, so since when I started playing football, it was the same thing. I used to train a lot, focus on that, and I was stuck. I didn't want to do anything else. Even when I went to school, I think before my board exam, I woke up at 3 to go train, and then I went and wrote my exam. And same thing happened. So MMA, I always want to prove myself. Like I want to make sure that I get somewhere. So to be able to get there, I have to train as hard as I am right now, or probably even harder.
Right.
So yeah, the thing is, I know like where I want to get to. I'm very clear where I want to get to, or what I want from this. So that keep me driving. Keep me stuck. I don't want anything else. I don't feel like okay, I have to go do this. I know where I see myself and what I want to get to. So I'm just stuck. And it's like I'm obsessed with it. I'm like I want this. I want this.
Right.
I want it
You
so
don't
bad.
see
So I'm just
anything
training.
else.
Huh?
Right. You don't see anything else.
Yeah, it's just stuck.
Chata. But honestly, you're easily the biggest guy in our gym, and you're also the most happiest soul.
Thank you.
So tell me, where is that magic coming from? I know our gym has some amazing, good-looking women, but
that's
tell me,
okay.
where is this coming from?
But this is it. I was into like sales job earlier, and there was a point I realized, Shebin, this is not for you.
What sales job were you doing?
I was in a mall in Dubai earlier,
Oh.
like sales job.
Like,
normal
was
job.
this before bodybuilding? Or while you're doing
While
it?
you're
Oh,
doing
oh.
bodybuilding. And before that, I was into car sales, all that. That was I was doing after my graduation. I was into car sales, all that.
Oh, this
Then
was
I
in
went
Saudi?
abroad. I was
Oh,
in Saudi.
okay.
So I was doing this job, and my cousin came and me, what is this? This is not for you. And he started poking me.
Right.
And my job was my login was 9:30. I wake up 9:20. And just there is no motivation to go to work.
Right, right.
Then after certain I realized, Shebin, no. This happened to me before in my college time also. I was an engineering student. I went for engineering.
Yeah, you've done your BSc as well.
Yeah, I'm a graduate in BSc Math. And when I was
Mainly asked him because he asked me to say that.
no, so why I told you because fighting is a professional.
Right,
Like
right,
it's a
right.
professional career. So don't think that we don't have other qualification.
true.
We are just want to beat people
Right,
and make
right.
some money. No. So there are he's also a graduate.
True.
I'm also a graduate. So we all are qualified in that. But we choose fighting as a profession.
Passion, right.
Because of passion. But don't think that we are not
Uneducated.
people and
correct.
doing it.
Right.
So that time when I was there, sorry, like what I was talking.
About your, what makes you happy?
Yeah, so
Keeps you happy.
I went and approached my boss. I told boss, I'm not liking it.
The
Because
job?
which I was doing it. So they said, okay, then you move to our own gym. So they had lots of units happening. Like they have gym, they have hospital, they have a supermarket, hypermarket, malls, all that they have. So that you choose it. Then he was a very good guy.
Nice.
He sent me there. So he's on gym.
Oh,
So
nice.
he's like, okay, you work there.
He gave you options to choose.
Yeah, he was a very nice guy. So then I met so many coaches, so many bodybuilders, all that. That time my friend was doing. He's also a coach in Abu Dhabi, and I asked him, bro, what you have done? I said, I'm a certified in fitness right now. So, and I realized, okay, SHEBIN, there is something more to do than this. So I asked him. His name is Shafiq. He's a level 2 CrossFit coach in Abu Dhabi. And he told me, you go to Bangalore, there is a person, you meet him, he will help you to learn about the certificates, all that. And I came here. Then I realized...
You talk about fitness certification?
Fitness. I'm a ACSM certified trainer, I'm a Les Mills certified trainer.
Right.
So I realized, okay, this is the happiness. I wake up at 5 o'clock, like I don't want alarm to get up.
Right.
I'm happy to go. I'm meeting at 6 o'clock, one client, like I'm happy.
Right. You found your passion.
I love it.
Right.
I realized, okay, this is what you can do, SHEBIN.
Right.
So this, I think around 2011, after my, when I was about to go for the engineering, the teacher who helped me in studying in 12th grade, he told me, SHEBIN, I'll tell you, if you go for engineering, you're going to lose your 4 years. You can't do that. You're not meant to do that. You do just do a course where you can get graduation, do that, enjoy your life, and you find your job.
Right.
You will be able to do that.
Who told you this?
His name is Jason. He's a teacher of where I studied in Kerala. He told me that.
Right. Nice.
So I realized, good. So now I'm very happy. I'm 30-year-old now. I'm very happy. And so I think this is why I'm happy. I'm always energetic because this is my home.
You're doing what you
when
love.
I come to gym and it's my home.
Right.
I'm very happy.
Touched. But I want to ask you one thing. What's with all the Malayalis going to Saudi?
Money.
Huh?
Money.
But how are you getting ticket there? You always have like a family member there, or what? Really? That's true?
Yeah.
You one person from one family for sure
have
will
for
be in GCC country.
Oh. You also have someone?
I was there.
Oh.
I was in Abu Dhabi actually. I was in Abu Dhabi.
So this is not. This can be a meme. Nice. So you also were in.
I was born here and then I went there. And then I was there for around 8 years and I came back here. I came to Kerala first actually and then I moved here.
Nice. Interesting. So tell me about your. First, let's talk about you guys because you guys have some heavy bromance all the time. So since you guys mentioned you guys met at the first fight. What about him did you like?
He's very focused. First thing, and he never say no. Like I will not check him, bro. Are you coming for training? He will not check me. Are you coming for training?
Disciplined.
That discipline is he knows that SHEBIN will be there at 12 o'clock.
Right.
I know that if no one comes, he will be there.
Right.
And that's what coach trained. Like he always tells SHEBIN, because of you guys, I'm coming for training.
Yes.
True. I've heard him say that.
Yeah, because I don't have to check with, hey, AAYUSH, are you coming for training? Because we'll be killing each other. And next day, obviously,
We'll limp
it's
and come
hitting
next
each
day.
other, right?
True.
That much condition training, that much cardio training, and hitting also. And next day will be so, right? But I don't have to check with AAYUSH, are you coming?
Right.
So that's the first thing I am very impressed about AAYUSH. No matter who is there, he will be there as my training partner. So when you want to compete like a MMA and all, you need a training partner. Then only your game will improve. There is apart from coach, somebody also should be there to push you. I learned this from my Farad bhai. Like he will not check, are you coming up for training?
Right.
If he's like SHEBIN, I am going for a camp. Okay, that is separate. If he is traveling, he will prior he will tell. Rest, he is there on time. Exact on time. 12 means sharp 12. He will be there. He will start his skipping rope. That's I learned from him. Like no matter, you don't want anybody to come tell you, okay, oh bro, you are coming, come train. No. This is for me. That's the reason I like him so much.
Right.
Because we both want to know, we both have that vision where we are to reach, what has to be done for that.
Right.
So it has to come from inside, right? I can also give so many, oh bro, I woke up at 5 o'clock, I have this many sessions and all. I'm lazy. I'm tired. I
Correct,
can tell
correct.
that. But
Yeah, I see a lot of other people giving those excuses.
exactly. See, right after the World Championship fight, the next day we both are only
Back to
training away.
training.
Nobody else came.
Right.
Then we told them, see, boys, we are a team.
Right.
If I win, he win, you win. It's all one team winning.
Teams win,
And
right.
if you want any help, we are there.
Right.
If I want help, I want you guys to be here. That's how that bond will.
True.
That's the reason I'm very comfortable with it because
Right.
he's there on
Right.
every single moment.
Right. Yeah, I think that that boost is definitely needed.
Yeah, that's. I think that's helped also in the fight. Our coach, we had a coach called Atif Bhai. He was cornering, and he's telling in English and Hindi, and he got a flash, and I told him Malayalam, like Ayush, pick him up. He used,
Tell in Malayalam, Mani, what you told him.
like take down.
Parayana.
So he went for a strike and he got connected and he got flash and he went on his both legs. Almost that guy was going to charge and I told Ayush, catch him up. And he got a guillotine and it was very tight. I said, Ayush, don't leave it. No matter what it is, bring him from that corner to here. And he flew and landed on him like a takedown.
Nice.
So that connection that happened because of my corner.
Right.
That
Yes.
one word
That
picked him up.
voice.
Right.
That happened because we both are always together training each other. I know what his move.
Yes.
I know what is his game. He know what is
Right,
my game,
right.
what I can do. So if you train like this only, you will be able to help other training partners also.
Yes.
So this
That's
is
the first
this
thing.
is the next Khabib and
Main thing
Islam.
I like it. Yeah.
Nice. So is the feeling mutual with
Yeah,
you?
the feeling is mutual. The same thing happened. Like he said, I got flashed. I went down. I could not hear the other coach because Atif sir, we've never actually trained with him much. I
Right,
met him there. He's cornering me. He knows,
Right.
but he doesn't know me as well as SHEBIN knows me. So I'm used to his voice and Munir sir's voice. No one else. When I'm cornering, so anytime, even during my fight, if Munir sir is cornering, whatever he says, I'll automatically do. Same thing happened. I got flashed. I went down. The second I could hear him say, Ayush, get him here. I didn't realize. I automatically picked him up. I went there. It was like muscle memory. I'm so used to it.
Right.
The moment I heard his voice, I'm like, okay. And then it's like, it motivates you. Like, I know he's there.
True.
It doesn't, I don't get anxious.
Right.
In the fight, I'm like, okay, here. He's there. If I go there, I'm safe. So that. And about meeting him the first time, I couldn't really watch his fight. I was in the hospital by the time he was fighting. I was in the hospital.
This
But
was the same fight you broke your jaw.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh.
I also lost. I
and then
lost.
yes, next morning I found out he lost. I'm like, oh shit. And then I think a few months later, I think 2 months later, I was still recovering because I had to do two surgeries. I had to get the plate removed as well. So I had to still wait. But they had another nationals going on, and he went there. He became the national champion there in both categories, and I was like, oh wow, I was very excited. I'm like, okay, see, and I got motivated, some sort of motivation
Right,
there.
right,
I'm like, okay, we lost the same thing. I'm gonna go back and do that.
Right.
Maybe I think 2 months after that, 3 months after that is when I was allowed to go back to train. Then I spoke to Munir sir. He told, okay, come join. Then that's when I met him, and like we actually got close. Since then I realized, no matter who's not there, who's coming. Coach is also not coming. Maybe coach gets busy one day. I know no one else is there. I know still he's gonna be there. So that built up, and then
Nice.
now it's like I know there's someone who thinks. I like it's nice to be around someone who also wants it something as bad as you want it.
True.
So that's the same thing that happened. I saw him and like, okay, wow, he's there, nice. Now motivated. Now we keep
Right.
motivating each other.
Right.
Even if I have a problem, he'll tell, no, I should, okay, come.
Right.
Same thing in the fight.
Right.
In the fight, someone hits him, I'll tell, SHEBIN, you don't feel it.
True.
Something. And he knows. Automatically his brain,
right.
it works. He's like, okay, I don't feel it. And that's there between us always.
Nice. You guys, that is indeed some heavy bromance. Nice. Even for me, I think when I met you guys, first impression, like I said, was that instant bond. No signs of friction, ego, nothing. It was just like an open, welcoming smile. And it's not just you guys. I think it's really credit to the entire BFC team. I've not come across even one guy. I think we have one Kadus who's always like sad looking, that thin, long guy. I think he's always upset looking. I try to like ask him like, bro, smile a little, bro. So, but yeah, like I do sense like how Munir Bhai has kind of created this team where the first discipline is to make sure that you respect each other.
Yes.
Yes.
And I think that is I think this is also something where I'm not really, I'm sure all of us would agree with this. We're not really somebody who just wants to boast about BFC. I think we've always gone out and appreciated any other places that's done the same, where we will be talking about a couple of other places just to give them a shout out. But otherwise, I think this is one of the best things, maybe at least for me, because even in fitness, one coach to another, the amount of friction, because you've been a coach as well.
Yeah.
I think ego is something that is so easily seen when two individuals of the same professions meet. So that way, you guys like are really motivating. So this is also something that people can learn, how breaking barriers and not seeing differences and just working together kind of builds something much more bigger.
Correct.
So second thing I want to know is what is your or not motivation, but it's not a lot of youngsters that we see who get into this field
Yes.
who are actually qualified, educated with a degree. You guys have a degree in, you have a BSc, MSc,
BSc.
BSc, and you have a
BB.
BBA.
Yes.
I'm saying this because I've studied my 12th, very proud of it. But yeah, what do you think? Do you think it's kind of also made a difference? Because although you guys are educated, but you're currently in the MMA field, do you think education still has played a part in your life? If yes, like how do you think it's changed you? Like, do you think there would have been a difference if you hadn't done your degree and just gone to MMA?
Yeah. So education, that is like, it's all about, see, if you, how I talk to you, how I'm talking to you, how I'm behaving with you, it's all coming from education only. If you are uneducated, maybe you'll understand that. So when you go to the street, uneducated people, you know how they speak, how they behave. But we are educated people. They know how to talk, how to behave yourself, how to treat them, how to respect the other person.
Most are educated people are the ones who are dangerous, bro. But you are also right from your point of view. Yes.
Yeah. So in that way, and see, I choose fitness as a career also,
Right.
and I'm a ACSM coach. So
Right.
I cannot go train somebody without knowing anything, right?
True.
That's the reason I did a certificate in this field.
True.
So I can talk about. So if you are coming with, okay, SHEBIN, this muscle is hurting, that good.
Right.
If I don't know about that muscle, there is no point you are telling me, and I am giving you faltu exercises, right? So I should know what I am giving you, what I am training you. So it's all came from education only, right? So you have to learn what you are doing, what are you telling, everything you have to learn.
Right.
So I think education
is important.
It is very important.
Right. Ayush.
For me, I just finished college, so I haven't got to that part of it yet. But for me, since he's like my brother, he always keeps telling us, you need to study, you need to do this, you need it as a backup.
Right.
I know it's important, but I've still not got it through my head.
Right.
That because every time I just passed out, but every time I went to college, I had a lot of teachers that put me down. So I'm not past that yet. They kept telling, no, MMA won't help you, MMA won't. So I'm at a stage where I want to prove them, no, MMA will.
Right.
So because of that is why I don't like
Right.
that much. I think one of my principal, we had a huge argument telling, no, this won't get you anywhere. I'm like, no, this will.
Right.
So that's there, but I know it's important that I know it probably helped me. Right now, I know for me, education, maybe if I do something based on fitness, that'll help me. Right now, what I've done as of this till now, I'm not sure, but I think somewhere it might help.
No, honestly, I'll tell you my unfiltered opinion. It is very easy to say education is important, but I feel what is more important is wisdom and maturity.
Yes.
So these are two things. Like I said, I am not the best person to sit here and talk about how important education is, but I can definitely talk about how education does open up many more opportunities.
Yes.
But I think for us, we've created our opportunities. Correct. We've kind of gone behind what we call passion. So I think, like I said, it's a very diverse topic. It's very, very complex. Everybody has a different opinion on education, no education. But like I said, being educated is one thing and acting educated is also another thing. And second thing is, like I said, as long as you are able to carry maturity And for you, that's hats off because at the age of 21, for you to actually be like a 30-year-old man talking, even when you interact, I've seen you. You have zero ego. You have literally, you you have an amazing physique. I've not even seen you like flaunt that as much as SHEBIN does. So yeah, like I think I would support you on that because if you're in a phase where you feel that you're not really looking at education because you found a passion, that makes sense.
Yes.
But at the same time, if it's somebody who hasn't found anything, then I think they need to go back to like education. So Fun Talks episode 1 done. Next episode we'll get into more into the sport. Mixed martial arts is booming in India.
Yes.
I have my opinions which I've been studying, but please let me know. But in terms of booming is one thing, but making it a career where obviously you guys know how, if you're popular in cricket, you know how fast you can make money.
Yes.
What do you think? How is the sport currently in India? And because we have spoken a little about your struggles with sponsorship.
Correct.
So be unfiltered. Tell us what you guys think, because I can clearly see you guys are passionate and you guys are not really here for the money. So that part is clear. That is why it's easier to ask you guys.
Yes.
How do you see the sport in India, and where do you think are the biggest challenges are for you guys at this stage of life?
The first thing I can tell about it, any championship happens, minimum 200 fighters will be there.
Right.
Minimum.
Right. Too many
Their
competitors.
own money. They're putting their own money, whatever the registration
true.
fee, traveling from all over the states in India
Right,
and
right.
coming to one arena, fighting each other.
True.
And that means they also have a dream, they have a vision.
Yes.
So that means it's booming.
Hmm.
We have a future coming
Right,
up.
right.
So recently, I think in MFN, they had a contender series. I think about more than 600 fighters fought in that.
Yes.
Imagine they are
This
putting
was
even
which
their
one?
MFN Matrix Fight Night.
Okay.
So 600 fighters in one championship is coming
Right.
means that's a lot, right?
True,
they are
true,
putting their
true,
money.
true.
They're coming for that event.
Right,
They stay, their flight, their food accommodation, everything they're
They have
paying
to
from
pay
their
for
healthcare
pocket.
after that.
Yeah, after
Healthcare
the
after
one
that.
injury
Right,
comes,
right. Oh,
they had to
yeah.
put from our
True,
pocket only,
true,
right?
True.
So, but
Correct.
it's okay. It's an investment.
Right,
Something is
right,
coming.
right,
Everybody is thinking about that only. Future
True,
is coming.
true,
In MMA,
true.
will be in that level, like UFC and all. India also will gonna be
Right.
that
right,
level in
right.
future. That's the first
I think
thing.
seeing you guys, it definitely, like, even for somebody like me who's been a witness of the sport, although I love boxing, I practice boxing, but I've been fond of UFC and I've always wanted to see Indian fighters.
Yes.
Personally, when I think we've seen one or two Indian fighters make it to the UFC.
Correct.
But even though knowing that they've made it to UFC, you know how much they would have worked hard.
Exactly.
But for them to go there and just lose, like, see the kind of competition that they have to still face.
Yes.
It's a never-ending battle in terms of
Correct.
like the kind of competitions you guys face.
Yes.
Both of you have been part of an international platform. Tell me, what have you seen in terms of the difference of fighting an Indian athlete and somebody of an international?
Outside.
Yes.
A lot of them there, they, like I said, they've been training for way longer than we have.
Right,
They've been starting since they're 8, 9,
Right.
10, maybe younger than that.
Who was the guy you fought? Where was he from?
He was he's from Belarus.
Belarus.
Yeah,
okay.
but then he changed his name when he came. He was a
Oh,
pro fighter.
Okay.
So I still don't know his name, but he was around 32, 33.
Oh.
And he's a pro fighter. So
Right.
the experience he had and the
Right,
experience I have
right,
is
right.
very different.
True.
So I felt that in the fight. I loved it. I liked how I felt in the fight
Right,
because
right.
it was very nice. I
Right.
know I'm fighting someone way
Right,
better.
Right.
And I didn't feel scared. That was the funny part. I
Right,
thought I'd get
right.
very nervous. I didn't feel
Right. You're
scared.
humble.
Yeah,
Right.
I was very excited.
Right.
And then it was a very tough fight. Like I saw the way I became a fan of my opponent. I liked the way he fought.
Nice.
I was like, oh wow, the way he was so efficient with everything. So I realized they have so many years of training and experience that it's all muscle memory for them. Like they've been in pro fights before. I got my knee injured because of how. So there are a few things that are not legal in amateur events. So he pulled something called a heel hook, which is not allowed in that in amateur, and he didn't realize, like, he's a pro fighter, right? He didn't realize, he pulled it, he got injured. So I realized, okay, so that's the difference. There are people from there that comes, like, our opponents. There's a chance they're already a 2-time world champion, 3-time world champion. So some of them that I met, they were already 3-time world champion, 5-time European champion. I'm like, okay, wow.
Right.
Yeah.
The exposure I got was insane, and they're also just my age.
True.
A lot of them are my age. A lot of them, okay, some of them might be older, but
Right.
a lot of them already have a pro career. Their career is already, they're already 8-0 in pro, 9-0 in pro, and they're coming here.
Right.
The level of competition was so high. These people are undefeated in professional career. They are losing in the quarters. They're losing in the first fight, and I'm like, okay, wow, this is insane. I want to come win here. I want to become world champion here before I get
So
anything.
you guys are saying that pro fighters can come to amateur
In
category
Gamma,
as
I
well?
think
They
they have
have-
that option.
Yes.
Oh, in Gamma they have.
Yeah.
Okay.
That federation is open.
That federation open for everything.
Okay.
So it's like
my opponent also was like
Yes.
ranked 7 wrestler in Europe,
Australia #1. Sorry.
Australia,
Yeah.
6-time champion in Australia, and he's just 21.
Yes.
I was like, Shebin, if you want to beat these guys, your
Right.
training, what you're like, you have to improve your skills.
True.
There's no point you grind hard.
Right,
You need to
right.
improve. You need
Yes.
to
Right.
work
IQ.
wisely. You have to work it and you have to defeat that.
True.
Then only you become a champion.
Nice.
Yeah, only because, only if we work smartly, we can
Yes.
overcome their
True,
years
true,
of training.
True.
Yes.
True.
There's years of training, so we have
Right.
to be smart.
Right.
We can't, we know we don't have enough
Very
time
true,
to sit
very
and
true.
grind.
And one more thing there is like it's so many things. The skin, like last time my opponent was from Kazakhstan, and the skin level, the bone density, the muscular level, everything is different. Everything is completely different. It's I realize it's a little bit hard to hurt. So the amount of strike I'm giving,
The condition.
their condition level is different.
Right.
Because they're only doing this, and I spoke to the coaches and all, like, if they don't have any injury, they're fighting every week.
They went back. A lot of them went back and fought the next week.
Yeah, they're
The
going back,
next
they're
week.
fighting.
Oh,
Yeah,
crazy.
that's also there.
Right,
So
right.
like sometimes we'll think, okay, it's stupidity,
Right.
but
Their condition
for
level.
them it's okay. And their amateur records are like 200 fights, 300 fights. Like, that's insane, right?
I like
So,
the way you're saying it. It's nice.
Yeah. So
Enlightening.
and also the coaching style also different. Conditioning classes are different. Skill trainings are different. So
Right.
I think we need to improve all
Right.
this
Right.
parts we have to improve.
Right. You guys are getting the exposure, which also
Yes.
matters. It's good that you guys are seeing it that way also,
Yes.
because it's not very easy for, like, what do you say? You guys are just in the field now,
Yeah.
and to have so much grace and so much maturity to take something in a more positive way, it's thank God, man, proud.
I think, my coach told me first time, like, Shebin, good you lost the fight.
Yes.
If you wouldn't have lose the fight, you will be like this.
You'll get to your
ego
level. Yes.
Right.
I think that only he meant.
Right.
Like, good you lost the fight. Very good. I don't care you win or lose. But it's good very lose. Now you see how you're going to perform. And the next championship
Back to back, yeah.
I came to 77 kg. I was, the first time I fought in middleweight. And I came to welterweight. And I saw my opponent who beat me 20 seconds.
Oh,
My first fight, I
right.
lost in 20 seconds.
Right.
And I told coach, that guy is there, I want to fight him. No matter what it is. And he's like, okay, give it for 2 division was like striking MMA and MMA. Go give both. I gave both. I fought him. I fought the other guys. And I became champion in
So
middleweight.
you said fighting MMA and MMA.
Yeah, like MMA. So
Meaning
that
MMA
time-
has grappling and fighting MMA has...
MMA is like complete MMA, and striking MMA is there is no ground game.
That's what. No,
Only
no,
striking.
Right.
Only striking.
Okay.
He said, give your name for both.
Right.
Let's fight both. You
Right.
want to fight him? Let's go fight him. And so there is a 6 kg, 5 kg weight difference. Because I'm already walking in 77. That guy is 80
Who was
kg.
heavier? You were heavier.
I was
was
lighter.
Oh, right. You were lighter. Oh.
I was 5 kg, so 70.
Right,
Like
right.
he is 6 kg lighter.
That was like open weight category.
No. I wanted to fight in welterweight.
Okay,
Because I lost the last fight because I realized strength and all is not going to work.
Right.
And I came to 77 and I was preparing for the 77 category. And I saw this opponent, he is giving weight in 83. I said, Coach, I have to fight him. And Coach, yeah, good, go, give you all this thing. So I put my jacket and gave weight. So 100 gram also extra, they will not let you fight in that. So I put a weight and I said, yeah, this weight, I'm fighting. I want to fight him.
Right.
And I
Although
fought
you are lighter, you still want to.
I was.
Oh,
balling.
come on.
Like, I want to prove. Right.
Right.
Because first time when I entered the cave, it was blank.
So was that rage because you lost to him, or was there any other personal issues?
I lost.
Just you
Like,
lost. You just
like,
want to claim your
I
victory
wanted
back.
to be like, I am not a loser. I am a champion, bro. I want that.
You're not a loser, bro.
Yeah, that's it.
I think people know it by now.
So I fought.
Right.
I like exactly. Coach told me, Shebin, this is what he's gonna do. Do what I am telling, and you can finish him.
Right. Nice.
And I did the same thing.
You did the same thing. Nice. I love this. Ayush, any memories you have of such victories where?
My victories. So my first fight, I went back in after I trained here.
Huh.
That I think
Oh yeah, like
After
how many fights was your first victory?
right when I went back after I trained here. After I came to Bhubaneswar,
Oh.
my first fight was my
First
victory.
Okay. But
Yeah.
before your first victory, how many fights did you fight?
The one that broke my jaw.
What about you?
Yeah.
Like how many fights did you till you got your first victory in MMA?
My second fight, I became a champion.
Oh.
Like
Both of
second
you.
tournament.
There's
Second
a lot of
tournament.
common connections you guys
Yes,
have.
yes.
Oh, nice.
We even have, I think, one of our bruises very similar.
Yeah.
After like, hey, we have the same cut.
Same rules.
Nice. I think you guys should get married to twins. Same sisters. Crazy. Right. So since we've been digging into the sport, since we kind of understood about the difficulty in the international platform, what about how easy or difficult is it to get sponsors?
Sponsorship is a bit difficult actually.
Right.
So all the athletes came for an international fight, like the world championship. Everyone is sponsored, even though they are performing in amateur. They have sponsors.
Yes.
Right.
I think Indian people who is ready to sponsor athletes,
Right.
they should look into MMA.
Yes.
True.
And that's the future.
The potential. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not only cricket is everybody.
Yes.
MMA is
Right,
like
right.
every 3 months, every 1 month, every 3 months, 6 months, fights happening.
True,
Championship,
true,
good promotions are coming up.
True.
So it's a good investment for those sponsors
Right.
who can spend on the athletes.
Right.
And for athlete, they don't have to worry about, okay, I don't have money to train.
Yes.
Right.
Let's say if I have a certain amount coming in a month,
Right.
I don't have to go work.
Right.
My main thing will be
Training.
go train,
True,
eat, sleep,
true,
train,
true,
eat, sleep. That
And
thing.
perform. Simple.
You
So
don't have
my
the luxury.
performance level also will be
Higher.
higher
Right,
compared to now. I have to go work, come back, train,
correct.
go eat some. Again, I had to go work, then come back, train.
Right.
So it's a more struggle. So I think people have to help MMA athletes, try to sponsor them. So the performance and the amount of pride.
Yes,
If
what
you
you get from that.
international, if you go fight,
Right.
and if you lose, the coach asked me, Shebin, when are you ready to fight? I said,
No.
if you want to be fighter right now, I'm ready, coach.
Right.
So once you lose, there you can find out the spark. Okay. I heard from coach only. Yes, he was not telling me. He was telling to the other people. I overheard it. Like, see, this is what we want from athletes. Like, then he lost. Now he will not go back and sleep. He wanted to get that.
Right.
So let's say you're getting a gold medal for a country, and the person who's sponsoring, obviously he'll be a partner, right? He can also promote, okay, my athlete,
yes.
True.
my brand, he supported this brand. So it's gonna be a
Right,
good,
right.
like, that's what
Yeah.
I
Let's-
think people has to look.
No, but
into
I
it.
also feel like because India is so much about promotions and marketing, publicity is like big.
Yeah.
Like you need to make sure you have a good PR team.
Correct.
If you want that level of sponsorship, because
Yes.
that's the thing. Like it's also about the media, what they cover or what topics they prefer to cover.
Yes.
MMA is not really like, although we understand where it is, but from media's perspective, there's not much coverage.
Not yet.
It's only the local places where You guys are from Kerala. It's only when you guys win, it'll be like Kerala media that'll cover,
Correct.
Yes.
but not exactly Indian media. So these are the kind of perspectives that also has to change.
Correct.
So, but yeah, I think because this was something that was one of my concerns, because you guys being educated and in a place where you guys can easily go out of MMA and make your money, and you can kind of
Correct.
find a way to settle in life, and still kind of risking it to kind of come back to a sport where it's damaging, it's mentally exhausting, physically exhausting. That way, I think we should give credits to Munir Bhai. But
Yes.
if you guys have to give this credit that you are today, not just as a fighter, but as individuals, is there somebody behind you that you feel that has been the motivation for you guys to
Yeah, my
be here?
parents and my friend circle. My friend circle, this, like, SHEBIN, you are a fighter. Go for
Right,
it. Go for
right,
it. My friends
right.
always tells that. I'm very happy to have such friends group.
Right,
They always support.
right.
Even though when I win the fight, when I lose the fight, they are all happy. My friends came to this thing. My best friend,
Asians,
world championship, she was there.
Bangkok.
Yeah, they were in Bangkok.
Right.
They came to see my fight.
Nice.
But I lost the fight, but it's okay.
Doesn't
But
matter,
they were
yes,
there. Like
yes,
they were
true.
telling SHEBIN, let me know the timing.
Right.
Because
right.
it's championship, right? Like
True,
a tournament.
true,
You
true.
will not have the particular time.
Right, right.
Okay, what time? So in Gamma it is very good. So
Right,
they're gonna keep a proper time
Right,
table.
right.
So by the time I suppose this will be the timing. You come and have a watch.
And
So
what about mom, dad?
yeah. So in Kerala, if they would have to support me when I was doing my kickboxing time, I would have been like next level now. I know that. They didn't support that time because it's damages, right? Every time you're getting
Right,
hurt,
right.
injury, bruises. So no parents want to see
True,
their
true,
kids
true.
getting injured, getting beaten up.
Right.
So if they would have supported me earlier when I was doing it, I think I would have been in next level now.
But yeah, I think you can't argue with that also, because
Yeah, yeah.
just yeah.
Yeah, obviously, the parents, they will not think anything
True,
bad
true,
about,
true,
right?
true.
But the moment I became a first champion, I realized my dad was the happiest person.
Right, right. Nice, nice, nice. What about you, Ayush?
It's been something similar. So for me,
Everything is similar, na, with you guys.
for me at least, my mom's always been very supportive. My dad's abroad, so he doesn't see a lot of what I do. My mom's been taking care of me since the time we moved to India. So around since the time I'm 10 or 8, she's been the one raising me.
So she's here.
She's here.
Dad's abroad.
Dad's abroad. So dad knows. He's supportive, but he doesn't know what I'm doing exactly. Like he knows. Right now he knows. But before he was not sure.
Right.
But my mom, she always knew. She was scared. She was scared. But she's extremely supportive. All of them know her. He comes for her. He's also like a son. He'll come. She's like, how's SHEBIN doing? She comes for all her fights.
Yeah,
First
yeah.
fight, she was scared.
Like,
Now she
anywhere
corners.
we go for
Yeah.
fights, no? She'll
She's
be the
there.
only one who's be cheering up.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
She'll start. Now she's come to so many events. She starts cornering us. She'll listen to coach.
She'll,
Oh,
she'll
nice.
listen to
She
coach
shall-
and she'll be
Nice.
also saying the same thing. Like,
Nice.
do this, do that, do that.
Nice.
It is very nice, right?
Right, right.
A mom is supporting.
True.
So she's always been there, and she's had to. I'm very grateful that in my family also a lot of them come to her. Like, why are you letting him do this? But she'll let him do what he wants to do. Like, he's focused, he's disciplined. Let him stay,
Right.
and then she deals with them. She doesn't let them come bug me a lot.
Right,
A lot of them still do, but still, raising me alone, she takes that risk. People come tell you let him do this. So that's there. So I've been always very grateful that she's so supportive. She keeps helping me out with this.
Right.
And then other than that, she was just worried. Rest of my family is there, who's very supportive, but they're very scared because I broke my jaw in my first fight.
Right.
They're like, why do you have to do this?
True.
Break,
After
reset, go back again.
exactly.
What is
After I
there in
finished
it?
that, they went back. They're like, okay, now you became champion.
Right.
Now some of them were like, okay, this is enough, right? I'm like, no, this is just starting.
This is just warming up.
The others are like, you know what? Win. You can go fight, win. Come back without getting hit. I'm like, see, that's not the sport.
Right.
I can't do that. Other than that, yeah, my friends, they're all my age, right? A lot of them are my age. Then I have friends way older than me.
They should be
get
proud
it.
of you.
My friends, yeah, they're very proud of me.
Right.
And then there are some of them, they're very annoyed. I never meet them.
Right.
I don't have time to go out with them. They're like, come bro,
Right.
party with us. I'm like, I'm
Right,
sorry, bro.
right, right.
I have to wake up in the morning.
True.
So they get annoyed thinking, some of them, they think I don't know, I'm getting very into it. I don't know.
Too
they
serious in life.
Yeah, too
Right.
serious. They're like, bro,
Right.
calm down.
Right.
Come have fun with us. I'm like, see, bro, I can't.
Maybe those boys have to see how much fun these guys are having. Yeah. So
They don't understand this.
What you get from this. Correct. They'll tell me, do something else. I'm like, see, what you get from this is very different.
Right,
It's hard to explain.
right.
So for me, when I went there, the international Gamma, we fought there. Gamma is like the Olympics for MMA. You get so much pride. People there, they don't care if they
Right,
get money or
right,
no.
right.
They want to win.
True,
The people who won there, the champions,
True.
they're standing there with a broken arm, broken
Right,
hand, their face is
right,
broken, but
right.
there's so much they get from this.
True.
So it's very funny. So my friends, some of them are there. And then what happened is, even when I became champion, so compared to him, my friend group, all of them are very young. They're all college crowd, right? So what happened is, when my videos go around, suddenly everyone wants to be my friend.
Right.
And I was like, what's happening?
That's
Then I
popularity.
know
That's
that,
why
yeah,
it
yeah.
happens. Right.
That's why I had a specific group of friends I know, okay, these are my friends.
Right.
Because they don't care.
True.
I lose, bro, I don't care, bro. You're my champion.
True.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah. So friend circle matters a lot.
Right.
It's
It
always
does,
like
yes.
whom you're being with all the time. It matters a lot.
Right. Nice. Am I also a friend?
Obviously, bro.
Fine. Since we've kind of dug into martial arts also, you guys, we already spoke about, I've spoken about how humble you guys are. I want to know, like, from your point of view, because I see you guys are already there, where you guys are somebody who can be respected. Is there anybody in the Bangalore or the Indian fraternity, the MMA fighters, that you guys admire?
Yeah. I admire Farhat Kupai.
Huh.
He's a brave fighter. Kandaraj sir. He's also a 1FC fighter.
Okay.
And see, I met so many coaches. So I go to IJJ. The coach Rohit sir is so welcoming. Like, that's what you need first thing, right? And it's all respect. No matter you're a white belt or you're a purple belt,
Right.
the respect has, like, that is next level.
Right.
And when you meet Kandaraj sir, he's so humble. He'll talk to you. Whenever if you meet him outside, he'll talk to you. He's very humble. Farhad bhai also is like,
Right,
I think I am the luckiest person who got opportunity to train under him.
Right. Met the right people.
Met the right people.
Right.
So coach, you guys
True,
know that
true.
he's next level.
Right.
So Farhad bhai, when Rufait, like these all people are very respective,
Right.
and they are for you anytime.
Right.
Any
They're
helping,
there for you.
anything
Right.
you want to tell. Like, before my fight, I'll text Farhad
Right,
bhai, I'm
right,
fighting this time.
right.
He always like, yes, do this.
Right.
Very supportive.
True.
And I always in contact with my opponent's coaches as well. They're also very respectful. Like, the way they respect, like, they treat you like, yeah, they're a student. Okay, this guy is okay. So that's the first thing I think in MMA, martial art world.
There's so much respect. There's so much mutual respect.
Yeah,
Even
but
it's so
there
funny.
are some people who is cockies. I'll tell you, to be honest.
Let's talk about some incidents, because we all know about the discipline true martial artists carry. But
Okay, so
what are some of
last
the
minute call is state jiu-jitsu championship happened. So like they called us. So coach
this
said,
was the
okay,
Karnataka right.
jiu-jitsu championship. So we all went to participate. So, like, good number of people, good fighters.
Right.
They came. So matches were happening nicely. So one club came. I don't want to reveal the name.
Right.
You want me to reveal the name?
Yes. No.
Right?
No.
Okay. One club, they're fighting very well.
We're respectful of people. We don't put somebody
we are
down.
not those.
Yes. But go on.
So good fighters,
Right.
very good fighters. They are fighting. So my fight was in the afternoon. Because, so there is a lunch break. So we both and one of our training partner, we all three are going for a break. We want to go for lunch. So I saw the coach of that team is wearing the t-shirt. I said, where is this coach? Where is your club, sir?
Club. Right.
If I am asking you that, what will be your response?
I'll tell you where it is, which location.
Yeah, right. How much time will it take? Fraction of seconds.
2 seconds.
2 seconds. He's like, check in Google.
You know how to use Google, right?
You know how to use Google, right?
Oh, he asked you that?
Yeah,
He
yeah,
was
yeah.
telling that.
Oh.
He
You know how
was
to
so
use- you know how
shocked.
to use
That
Google,
is
right?
arrogance.
Google.
Oh.
And
You blank,
one
actually.
more thing I'll tell you.
He was what?
No, I'm telling you, we were so blank. We're like, why?
Oh.
Why?
And say, I am not a person who will react so fast
Right.
for all these kind of things.
Right.
Okay, so the student, like the training partner, she was there, and oh, you're that popular, huh? And like then I was praying God, okay, I want to fight
One,
any
at least
of
one.
us at least.
His fighters.
I wanted to fight. I want to show that.
Did you
Where
get
is
one?
my location?
Oh. Okay. Send me location.
Send me like I want to tell him that.
Oh.
And God helped me with that.
Oh.
Gave me his all of
Got a fighter from his club.
Yes.
Finished it.
Oh.
And
All
they
of
were
them.
the gold medalists in ADCC in different categories.
Oh.
I can
Beat
show you
them.
that. ADCC champions, ADCC gold medalists. I beat them. And this is the last minute call.
Right.
And I was walking around 79 kg. Coach said, Shebin, tomorrow fight is that you also
Okay.
come.
Yeah.
It's only like a few people only will be there. Let's go, will participate.
Right.
What is there in it?
Right.
And I went, and okay, anyway, I came, coach. I want to get my medal. I will not go chumma. I said, okay, you're 83 kg. So, in my friends all are there in the same category. I said, I don't want to fight my friends. I'll go to lower category. I went, did my running and cut down my weight, and I fought in 77.
Oh.
And I got my gold. So, I want to tell that, see, there are coaches like this.
This-
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Who
Who's-
spoiled the name?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
He will take only 2 seconds, bro. This is here.
Right.
You know
I
how to-
think maybe the reason he was arrogant is he was not winning many fights.
Yes, yes, yes. That is also
That's also
so.
big.
Right.
So whoever is training in BFC, we all go to IGJ. So we all are one team, and we are beating everyone in different category.
Everyone's
all
beating
are getting 8 gold medal in from BFC only
Right.
in one event.
Nice.
Like so, we are beating everyone, and I think that will be the reason.
How many of the girls won? From
We
the-
had only
Whoever
one girl.
participates, she
Oh, she won.
She won 2 gold. She fought in
Both
gi
categories.
and no gi. She got it.
So what is gi and no gi?
Gi.
Ah, that's the
That's the one,
Right,
one
the
tournament, and with
uniform,
the
right?
only rash guards and this. Fight
right.
is no gi.
Right. So
Same weight category.
basically, gi meaning you're fighting with the gi.
Gi.
Yeah, so the thing is,
Otherwise
when you
you are-
use gi,
Huh.
the
It's
technique is very different.
difficult.
You can use the gi to
Different,
hold them,
difficult.
throw them.
Oh,
And if you wrong,
right,
like if you hold
You
it
might,
wrongly,
yeah.
you might get hurt.
You might break your
Oh.
fingers.
You might break your fingers.
Oh, I didn't know this.
Yeah.
Oh,
And there is a way to how to hold it.
Hold it, yeah.
If you if you do that in a wrong way, you will also get hurt.
oh,
That is also there. That is gi is a little hard.
right.
You can even choke them using the gi.
Yes.
Oh shit. Oh,
Yeah, certain things you can tie it
both
around
are,
and pull
like,
them.
Both holding is different. Both
Yes.
game will be different.
Right,
The
right.
performance level also you have to be a little careful and
Nice, nice.
you have to be careful when you're fighting. That is also there.
Interesting, interesting.
So see, what I wanted is we went so much wide.
Huh.
I'll tell you, coach,
Huh.
right? He can tell boss, this is the place, right? Why he want to put over there is this thing?
much
Why
arrogance.
you know how to use Google,
Right,
right? Go.
right.
See, all your students are admired by a coach, right?
Yes.
Right.
I admire my coach.
True, true.
Whatever he say, I will listen to
True,
him.
True.
And I'm seeing every day,
Right,
every day.
right.
And a person like this, a group of 10 people are watching this every day, doing whatever is like. They also become arrogant. They also become cocky,
Correct.
right? And their mindset will go according to the coach only.
True. Right.
Yes.
So my suggestion is choose your coach wisely.
Right. Right.
Don't blunt and listen to whatever they're telling.
True.
That is also
So the lesson is even if your coach has won gold and this and that, and if he's arrogant, he's not the best coach. Not at all the right coach.
yeah. I can
No?
say that.
No?
Can you please repeat that?
No, I
again?
said even if if I have to choose a coach, and if my coach I see that he's won, his students have won so many gold medals, but if he's an arrogant guy, he's not the best coach.
It's not a best coach.
Right. That's not a good
See,
discipline.
we do sometimes sparring here, right?
Right.
People are getting scared.
Right.
The fitness people, they're like,
Right.
what is this? Why
What
these
is
people are
happening?
hitting?
Right. Right.
And MMA, we can damage so many
True,
damages.
true.
And if you are teaching a person in a wrong way,
Right,
arrogance,
right.
arrogance,
Right,
arrogance,
Right,
it's
yes.
just not the
You can use
sportsman's
the,
way.
yes.
You
correct.
fight inside the cage, that is inside.
True, true.
Outside, you
You're
need to
helping each
show some
other.
respect.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
respect.
Yeah, just because I have big muscle, I know how to hit. If I come and cocky you, it's not a nice way, right?
True, true.
You will take a stab and boop, done, right?
I would have used my fingers. But yeah, I think that is definitely something I stand by. It doesn't matter just martial arts, but any profession.
Yeah.
Because I think I don't know about you guys, but I've had my phase of being arrogant, and it really doesn't take you anywhere.
Yes, exactly.
So exactly. So the best lesson is, guys, don't be arrogant. You'll anyway lose. So rather be nice, lose,
Yeah.
and then be humble.
I wanted to finish off his.
Grateful in victory, humble in defeat.
And I went and told of this to my coach. And what? You don't go behave
Right,
like that.
right,
Okay.
Exactly.
He was telling me like, you don't go pull a fight, don't
Right.
go tell anything bad. You just perform. And you see.
So, since we've dived into the profession, who are these boys, everything, one of my reasons for the podcast is to promote or at least bring awareness about how fitness has influenced people from different professions.
Yeah.
So, for me, like I said, I've done like 7-8 jobs before I got into fitness. And I was also in a phase where I was let's say, doing unnecessary things in life, and yeah, like fitness has not only shown me discipline, but also the kind of self-respect that I've been able to develop for myself, where you stand for yourself, you learn to kind of be there for yourself. For you guys, I'm not talking about mixed martial arts, but because you guys are athletes, obviously you need to be fit. What do you think has changed in your life, just keeping fitness in mind? Like when you guys inculcated fitness in your lifestyle, maybe the one thing that you think you're still grateful for, that I've got into this. What do you think that's been the X factor for you guys?
Yeah.
Ayush?
I don't know. For me, I feel like I see people my age. I feel like just because I focus on this,
Right.
it helps me be disciplined. I don't have to think
Right,
about it.
right,
I'm
right.
dedicated to something. I'm automatically much more disciplined. I don't have to think about a lot of things. I'm used to it. It's like your routine. So I'm grateful. I don't have to push myself a lot to do that. I don't have to push myself to, I don't know, not go out or do other things. I
Right,
don't know.
right.
That's why I like this.
So for you, going out is more harder.
Yeah, I don't get time to do anything else. It's just done.
right. You like your simple life with
I like
what
this
you're
a
doing.
lot. Like
Nice.
people ask me, what do you do when I'm free? I train. What do you do
Right,
otherwise?
right.
I train. They're like, okay, bro, what do you do when you're not doing? I'm like, see, if I'm bored, I'll train again. I
You're
can't
like
help
that
it.
bodybuilding meme that they come. What do you do on Friday? Back day. What do you do on Monday? Leg day. So,
Yeah, so it's like I don't know, but even if I get bored, I can't help it. I'll try everything. I'll try watching a movie. I'll start watching a movie. I'll get bored. Then I'll feel okay. I feel very lazy. I don't want to feel this way.
Right.
I'm so used to feeling. I don't know, like the dopamine you get from the training.
Right,
I like
right,
that.
right.
So I get bored. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to go back and train again.
Have you guys ever experienced the low side of life, depression, or just one of those days where just no motivation?
I have been through in that.
So
After losing, after not getting like.
after losing,
After losing, I have gone through that.
right.
And what is for future when you think about that? I've been going through that. But I think my fitness helped me with that.
Right.
The amount of fitness training I do, and I'm very aware of what I'm eating, how much I'm sleeping, how much time I'm spending outside, all that, and it always keep me like in a track. So fitness is
Found
always
that respect for yourself. Right.
important for me.
Yeah, it's very similar to me also, because it doesn't matter how many bad days you have. Next day you wake up, you see yourself in the mirror.
Exactly.
You're bro, still happening.
Correct.
But yeah, I think, do you guys agree that it kind of boosts you mentally
Yes.
as well?
Yes.
Yes.
Right? So,
Yes.
yeah, that is one of the
Obviously,
top.
wake up in the morning, look at yourself. Yeah, you're ready. You're awake.
True.
You're
Just
in
that
your-
feel good
Yes.
factor. Yes.
I always do that. Wake up in the morning. I look at myself always.
Right.
Every day I do that.
Nice.
That's the reason I like. SHEBIN, let's go.
Nice. Okay, guys. So since we've had this was more to kind of get a better understanding of how the youth is doing in the MMA field, and also shed some light that sponsors, please. There are talents which you need to look out for. I think these guys, they bring in international level of authenticity when it comes to being an athlete, and I think these are the guys. If I wish I was a sponsor, I would have sponsored you guys right away. No jokes, but honestly, but I do see that you guys are in that path of finding sponsorships.
Yeah.
I know it's going to happen. I did tell you about one of my ideas, which we are going to make happen. And yes, I'm wishing you guys all the best.
Thank you so
But
much.
before you guys leave, we have our usual rapid fire round.
Okay.
Since it's both of you, I'm going to ask simultaneous questions. Basically, I'll ask
Okay.
one question at a time.
Okay.
Yudi, please give me my phone. Let me throw some hardcore questions at these guys.
Oh shit.
Okay, we'll start with, like I said, unfiltered and not more than 3 seconds. We'll start with Ayush. Do you have any pre-fight rituals or superstitions that you believe in or that you do practice?
Not really. No.
Nothing at
Nothing
all?
as of
Just close your
right
eyes
now.
and go?
Yeah. Right now it's just visualize.
Sad. Okay, Shebin,
Yes.
what's your favorite post-fight meal or treat?
Post-fight meal. Beef.
Beef, huh? Nice. Yeah, I would dig that. Ayush, if you could have a walkout song to pump you before a fight, what would it be?
Probably something by AC/DC.
Oh,
Yeah.
not bad. 90s boy talking about, oh, nice. Which year are you born again?
2002.
Shit, you're not your 90s. Damn. Nice. The 70s girls are going to like you for this. Do you have a intro song in mind that you would...
Yeah.
If you had to-
GSPs, same music. Rush.
GSP. Nice. So tell me, okay, this is interesting. Tell me one person in your team you really don't like.
I love my team.
You love your team. Hey. You?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
When I say
Everything's
don't
fine.
like, it doesn't have to be like hate. It's just like, let's
no
say...
hates, okay. I think I can tell my training partner, Vishal, he's a lazy bomb.
He's a lazy bomb.
Because he's lazy.
Okay.
Because he's lazy.
Anybody else? This is a good time to bring out some weaknesses of the team.
Yeah, I think and Arjun.
Arjun,
Rahman.
exactly,
So
Arjun,
then if you
Arjun.
ask, then it's the all
Oh,
lazy
it's
bombs.
never ending.
There's a list of lazy
List of
boys.
So,
lazy
so
bombs.
tell me about Rahman.
Lazy.
Lazy?
Like, he'll come with so many excuses to not to train.
Right. What about you? Is there anybody that not really a partner that you would want to have?
No, nothing like that.
Oh.
But, like I said, it's the same lazy factor. Even yesterday,
Right.
I think. Arjun, Akash, I pushed him, man, like, stop being lazy.
Right.
And then I asked him, what's your workout name? He told me, no, it's main man. I told him, no, it's going to be lazy boy if you don't push yourself.
Right. Now you remember why I don't come for the classes. This is why. I don't want to have that impression in the first place. Okay. So this is for both of you. If you could train with any MMA fighter, past or present, who would it be and why?
Corner.
Obviously, I know you both love Munir Bhai. We're going to keep him aside because we always talk about him.
If you're talking about the
Overall, yes. So
would
who
love
is
to
that one
train-
person you would want to train with?
I would love to train under GSP or Conor McGregor.
Conor
I prefer
McGregor.
Conor first.
Okay. Not GSP first?
Because I got into this.
Tell
because
me
of-
what made you fall in love with Conor?
The first thing, manifestation. Second thing, his skills. Trash talk and knowledge will leave off.
The Mystic
Okay.
Mac
Yeah.
predictions.
That not see, I'm not admiring that. I am not a person who follow that. But the way he trained, the
Right.
way his,
His IQ.
skills,
Right.
and the way he's seeing it, and the way he promoting himself. UFC also got promoted by because of Conor only,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Right.
Nobody was knowing Khabib until he was fighting Conor.
True.
Correct.
Right.
So, Connor,
He's taken the show. He's basically
yeah,
taken the
showcase
sport. in a
what you
global
want. End
level.
of the day, everybody want to know about you, right?
Right.
Why I'm sitting with you, because okay, there are thousands of millions of people gonna watch. Okay, oh, this guy do MMA. So that fame,
Right.
I want that.
Right.
And if you second option, like always GSP. GSP is my, like, if I can show you, he's my wallpaper. He's in my wallpaper. See, GSP is in my wallpaper always.
Nice.
I
Nice.
love him. He is the
Right.
greatest welterweight fighter
Right.
ever.
True. True.
So this is my two.
What about your
For me,
MMA fighter that you would want to train
see,
with?
there's a lot of fighters I like too much, but I'd have to say I like Khabib. Khabib's the one who got me into
Right,
it. The first, I was more of a grappler when I started, so I liked that style a lot. But then the more I learnt about MMA, it got very contradicting. I like Conor striking, I like
Right.
Khabib's wrestling,
Right.
and then I like it's like half. I like some part of Khabib, and then I like what Conor came from compared to Khabib. Khabib is someone who's from childhood who's gone through that.
Yes.
He's trained from childhood to become a world champion. Conor came from nowhere. Conor was all by himself. He was a plumber. He worked as a plumber in the
Yes.
start. So I like that. I like his mindset, like how he pushed through everything. So that's why it's like mixed. And then out of that, I will probably like comes out because of how he's
True.
Yeah, mindset.
a psycho. I like how he trains so much.
He
So it's like-
believes in him.
Yes,
His,
yes.
Right. Okay. So, okay, this is nice. Tell me one embarrassing thing in your life that you've done.
Embarrassing thing.
Something that you're not very proud of.
Oh, shit.
Come on. Come on.
I'm not that proud of.
Ayush.
Well, I think this is a long back.
No
Not
filter
too-
zone.
Not too long ago.
Oh, yeah, long back on. Yes,
I got stuck
You
in
think
a.
of all those 100 things by then. I'm telling you. Tell me.
I was I think this is my college. In my PUC, we went for the college trip, right? We were in Goa. I got pretty drunk. I jumped off the first floor
Oh.
because I wanted to reach down faster because the professors were coming, everyone's coming. But that was just everything before I got into fitness. So I stood back then. I jumped off,
Crazy,
and I landed right in front of the professors. And I got up. I'm like, oh shit! And then I think he yelled at me. He yelled at me for 5-6 minutes,
Right.
and he was yelling at me in Kannada. Back then I didn't understand. Okay, a little bit, but nothing. And he yelled at me, and I was pretty drunk. So I smiled at him, and I'm like, "Sir, can you please repeat to me in English? I didn't understand anything." So that was pretty bad.
You still can't think of anything?
I know. I
You
told
asked?
you, know, like, I think I told you this. Like, I
Which
went
one?
to a pub, and I,
You told me outside the mic. Now tell me on the mic. It's okay. It's okay. Tell me. I'll tell the story otherwise.
okay.
Come on. Let's hear it.
it. So a group of friends, we all went. So we met few people. So while having a conversation, I asked. I met one girl, and the first question came from like, "How old are you?"
Oh.
Whether I'm 29. That time I was 29.
29. Huh?
And I'm 19. We'll get
Was it embarrassing for you?
Obviously, bro, I realized, SHEBIN, you're not more any. You're
I thought it
20,
was
25.
embarrassing for her. She's like, oh my god, uncle.
Yeah, shit.
Okay, so striking or grappling, what do you enjoy training more?
Striking.
Striking, you?
It's both. I can't choose anymore. Before it used to be grappling, but I can't choose anymore.
Okay. Okay, this is also nice. Striking or grappling, what do you think is going to help you win your next championship?
Yeah, my grappling.
You're grappling. You're weaker.
I'm weak in that, so I need to improve. I'm working on it.
Right.
And I have to work on my striking.
Striking?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So, but this is something I've asked Munir Bhai also. I think striking training is very common,
Yeah.
but I think groundwork,
It's
I think,
different.
right.
Coming
And
to MMA is very different.
true, because we've been exposed more about ground games through Dagestan and
Yes.
the entire team and how they train, and literally not everyone is a pro in striking,
Yes.
but it's as in I have this debate with most of my friends because they don't like Khabib because for them
you don't like
They
that.
don't
he
see
just
it, yes.
doesn't strike.
Yes.
Like he'll always take you to the ground.
Yes.
But I tell them the MMA is meant for that. Anything
Everything.
is welcome, so
Yes.
it doesn't matter. But India, do you think we are far behind when it comes to grappling, or do you think we have a good platform here?
It's good. We're catching up, is what I
We are
can
catching
say.
up, but see now ADCC is there.
What about trainers like coaches? Do we have good
So
coaches?
we have good coaches. The exposure they've had is much lesser.
Right.
The
right,
exposure. So they know stuff,
Right.
but they've not got the same level of exposure that the coaches have outside. All the coaches there, they're going for, like, I met a lot of fighters there. They're competing at a world championship every 2 months. I met them and she's like, yeah, I was world champion two months back. And I was like, okay, wow. They're competing at that level every 2 months. I want to be able to do that as well, but we need sponsors to be able to compete at that intensity.
true.
Otherwise we can't, they're going at the same graph, I don't know, same level always.
Right.
We go up and down.
Right.
Yeah.
right
The level
right.
drops and
Correct,
then we're going
correct.
same level. It's like
Correct.
if we go on the same level, if we keep competing every other month like them, there's a higher chance of us being able to perform like them as well. Because the intensity is not going down. It's the same thing. You don't feel, okay, now I'm going world championship now. It's just going to be like, okay, this is just another fight.
Right. Right.
So we'll be able to perform.
Is
So
there a
all that.
coach in that you guys have trained with who's that you admire, who's a grappler?
Yes, yes.
I didn't get
Who we admire.
Grappling
As a
coach.
grappler.
Do you have a grappling coach that
Yes,
you admire
yes.
that you've trained with?
Rufai.
Rufai coach is
He's
insanely,
amazing.
insanely good.
Is he the best that you've?
Yes,
Yes.
over here, yes.
He's the best.
No, I agree with the same. I want to know the same.
Yeah,
with you guys.
he's amazing.
Right. Yeah, I have been telling people that he's like the Indian Khabib.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
There's
wrestle
no
with him and
doubt.
understand
You'll
that.
know, yeah.
No, I felt him. I just I
Yeah.
felt him and I told him, please, like you carry on, do whatever you want. But yeah, I think I have been thinking of bringing Rufed. Let's see if we can do that. Second question. What has been your most adrenaline pumping experience in the cage?
When you do striking.
You mean when you strike other people?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
getting also is another level.
Ah,
When you get one punch also, that is another.
it's a different rush. What about
To
you,
me,
Ayush?
it's whenever it's a very good fighter, they land something very good. I'm like, oh, I like this. That's
Right,
fine.
right.
So that boosts me. Suddenly, it changes automatically the way I think.
Right.
It's like autopilot. The things I do, I watch the fight and I'm like, oh, I did this. Wow. So it's nice. I like it.
Last question. If you had to advise anybody who's not into fitness about why fitness is important, what would be your advice?
Fitness is very important. First
That
of all.
why?
First is very important. It's not about coming to a gym or training.
Right.
Like you have to come every day, 6 days a week. No. Fitness
Right.
is like you just wake up in the morning, go for a walk, do meditation,
Right.
come eat clean. Like
Do any kind of activity.
any kind of activity, but get into fitness.
True.
It's first it will help you to look good, improve your confidence,
True.
and mentally you think good,
True.
positive always, and see good physique. You walk into a gym or walk into a place,
Attention.
the attention is next level, and
Feel
you
good.
will feel more confident.
Right.
Like I'm very happy that when I walk into it, I'll make sure that okay,
Right.
I'm the alpha over there.
Nice. What about you? Any
What I tell,
at 21, if a 29-year-old guy comes and tells you I'm
yeah,
fitness.
fitness. I'll tell him, I'm like, see, for me, the way I think is very different. I'll tell him, see, you get to look very good. You want to look good? Take your shirt off, look nice. Ah, that's nice.
Right.
Then I'm like, so a lot of people, I go off my diet a lot. Like my cheat days, because I'm training a lot, I managed to have huge cheat meals. And my friends, that's the only time I meet people as well, because I don't have time otherwise.
Right.
So when I go out for lunch, they're like, bro, how are you eating like this? How are you looking like this? I'm like, see, that's why I tell you, start training. If you get into this, you'll be able to eat like me. Otherwise, you can't.
Right.
So that's something I try to tell people.
True.
Okay, you want to eat like I do? Then train. Get into fitness. You'll be able to eat what you want
That
to eat.
is one of my 3 factors also. First thing is obviously I was shit ugly and fitness made me look good. Second thing is with that good looks, the kind of confidence that you
Yes.
develop,
Yes.
it's out of the world. Like no textbook can ever teach you that. And third thing, yeah, you can cheat meals without any guilt. Guys, I think this was probably one of the most fun episodes we've had. These boys are going to go a long way. I'm so glad that we are in the same team. BFC, please look up at BFC. BFC and T99 have been collaborated since like 2020, 2019, 2020. The goal was very simple. T99's vision is to come up with a business model which embraces people to look at fitness in all aspects and not just one thing. For example, bodybuilding is not fitness, CrossFit is not fitness, yoga is not fitness. Taking the decision to make that decision to do anything, that is fitness. So BFC's intention was to make sure we find a platform to bring more MMA superstars, create more superstars, and have a platform where the least fortunate people can also have an opportunity here. Abdul Munir has been one of the most, I think he's been the most humble guy, and he's also been the most honest individual in this business.
Yeah.
I've seen how he kind of goes out of his way to help people kind of do better. So, Abdul Bhai, this is just for you, so we get some extra views. But otherwise, lovely to be to have you guys, and lovely to kind of be a part of this podcast, because I am able to experience so many things being a host, learning more about me being a host. I hope I'm doing a good job, that you let me know. But otherwise, I'm going to do better. But otherwise, guys, we're going to have a lot more conversations. Follow us on Instagram, T99 Fitness and Bodyforce MMA BFC. You guys will get to understand from like how his friend said, they think we're doing a lot of serious things in life. Come and watch how much fun we're having and how we're kind of how this is also helping us change other people's lives. So guys, thank you so much for being a part of this podcast. Wishing you guys all the best for the next
Thank
fight.
you so much.
And stay humble, just
Thank you so much.
like you
Thank
guys
you so
are.
Appreciate
Smiling
your
Beast,
effort.
thank you so much. Thank you. Guys, this is Lohit with Ayush and Shebin, the Smiling Beast, signing off. Thank you so
Signing
much.
off.
See you soon.
Thank you so much.